Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today, me and my friends gonna give a presentation for subject DEU 532 for Communicative English 3, and our title is about online shopping. Before we start our presentation, let us introduce ourselves first. So my name is Muhammad Zulfarid bin Shamuddin, and my matrix number is 09DUP23F1011. And we have Muhammad Haziq Hakimi bin Mazalan, 09DUP23F1010. And the last one is Muhammad Anas Hafi bin Shamhim, 09DUP23F1015.
So I would like to present about the introduction first. So as you guys can see, online shopping has quickly become a normal part of everyday life. So with not just phone or laptop, people can buy anything that they need anytime or anywhere. So this shift is driven by faster internet, so easy to use apps and the desire for convenience. So as more consumers move to digital platforms, business are changing the way they sell. So using new tools like social media, mobile payments, and personal ads, these growing trends show how online shopping continues to shape modern lifestyles and the futures of retail.
Alright, moving on the first graph, here we have a bar graph that shows the distribution of online shoppers by age group for the year 2025. If we look closely at the bars, the 25 to 34 age group clearly stands out as the largest group, contributing around 30% of total online shoppers. I think this makes sense, perfect sense. Makes sense because this age range usually represent young professionals. And right behind them, we have the 18 to 24 age group, making up roughly 25%. So this group consists mostly of students and young adults who are highly influenced by online trends, social media, advertisement, and other more. So as we move into the 35 to 44 age range, we see a noticeable drop to around 20%. This group likely shops more selectively. The decline becomes even more apparent in the 45 to 54 age group, which contributes only about 15%. Many in this group may still prefer traditional retail experiences or have lower digital adaptation compared to younger groups. So lastly, as you can see, the 55 plus group has the lowest participation at under 10%. This shows that older consumers are the less engaged in online shopping, possibly due to trust concerns, unfamiliarity with apps. Yeah, because the ages that is 55 plus age doesn't like suitable with this kind of thing. So overall, the bar graph tells us one key insight: online shopping behavior is strongly associated with age, and younger demographics are driving the online shopping market in 2024.
So this is the second slide for bar graph, and the title is about product categories purchased online in 2024. So we have 5 categories in the horizontal scale, which is we have fashion, electronics, beauty and health category, home and living, and the last one is groceries. At the vertical scale, we have the percentage of purchases for online shopping in 2024. So the higher one is fashion. Fashion got 30% for online purchases in 2024. For electronics, only have 25%. For beauty and health category, only have 20 percentage. For home and living, got 15%, and the last one for groceries only have 10% for online shopping in 2024. So we have a big comparison for fashion and groceries, which is fashion has a great deal higher than groceries.
So for this slide, you can see in this graph we can see the main factors that influence online shopping decision in 2024. The higher factor is convenience, with 35% of respondents saying it is the most important reason they shop online. And also you guys can see this is followed by discounts at 25%, which show that promotion and sales still play a big role in attracting customers. So the next one, variety of products accounts for 20%, showing that shoppers value having multiple options like choose from. So meanwhile, delivery spread and payment options are the lowest, at the lowest one at 10%. So although less important, they still contribute to building a positive shopping experience. So overall, the data suggests that customers shop online mainly because it is very easy, fast, and offers good deals.
On the next slide, we have a graph showing the trend of e-commerce revenue in Malaysia over 9 years from 2015 to 2024. Okay, as you can see, what's immediately noticeable is that the graph takes a downward trajectory throughout the entire period. In 2016, revenue is still strong, hovering around 300 billion ringgit. But after that, we start to see a steady decline. By 2018, revenue has dropped approximately in 260 billion ringgit and then continues falling. The decline becomes sharper 2019 and 2021, reaching close to 200 billion ringgit. This could indicate a shift in consumer behavior, rising competition, or possibly economic conditions that influence spending habits. Okay, so as we move further down the timeline, as you can see, by 2023, the revenue dips even more lower standards were in 170 billion, and by 2024 it hits the lowest on the graph, roughly 150 billions. Okay, so what does this mean? It suggests that although e-commerce was growing rapidly in earlier years, the industry now experiences a slowdown, even saturation. Consumers might be moving towards alternative platforms like commerce, like social media commerce, for example like TikTok Shop and Instagram. So in short, in this line graph, e-commerce in Malaysia is no longer in its growth path, in its growth phase. It's in a decline phase, and companies need to adapt their strategies to stay competitive.
We move to the second slide for line graph. for the second slide, the title is about growth